Haha.
Hi everyone.
Hey, welcome back everyone to day 7 of The Boss Baby.
Yes, let's move on.
Yes.
No! What's that, Landman? Oh, you want a nose ring? Well, it's really not my scene, but who am I to judge?
It's really not my scene, but who am I to judge?
정말 내 취향은 아니지만 내가 판단 내릴 자격이 있겠어? So here we are gonna see two things.
Yes,
right?
we're looking at two things. The first thing we're looking at is not my scene. A lot of people do commonly use the word really in front of that. Both ways work. Really not my scene or just not my scene.
Yeah, so
The only difference is if you're trying to emphasize that more, then you add really.
여러분이 좀 강조를 하고 싶을 때는 really를 넣으시고 그렇지 않고 그냥 하실 때도 그냥 really 없이 하셔도 it makes sense.
Or if
말이
you
돼요?
want to super emphasize it, then you could say, this is really, really not my scene, and add more reallys to it.
Yes, I was thinking that, but I didn't speak. So anyway, okay, fine.
All right, and the second one is, who am I to judge?
두 번째는 내가 누군데 판단을 내리겠어? 뭐 이런 거죠. 네.
Okay, so here, we'll look at the first part. The first part, when we say not my scene, okay, we're talking about an ambience of a place, or maybe you went to this place, but it's not your type of place to be.
장소에 대해서 얘기를 하는 거네요. 네.
Okay, so the scene here we're talking about is kind of like a scenery.
Yes, 이 풍경이 이렇게 쫙 펼쳐지는 거죠.
All right, maybe
Not the grand landscape thing, just a small one.
it could be, it could be, it could be.
I mean,
yeah.
it doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
grand.
yes, that's true, yes.
꼭 장대한 풍경이 아니고요, 작은 장면이라도 it's fine.
All right, so like let's say my friend says, "Hey, let's go camping this weekend." Then I could be like, well, camping is not really my scene.
Okay.
Okay, there's no bathrooms. You gotta go behind a bush, stuff like that.
And there are a lot of bugs, are there?
Yeah, a lot of bugs, and there's also flowers.
Of pollens, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. For me, it's just a really bad
네,
combination.
네, 막 이렇게 뭐지? 약간 알러지 좀 있어가지고 좀 알러지가 있어가지고 이렇게 밖에 나가는 거 별로 안 좋아요. 그냥.
Okay, so I could say it's really not my scene.
정말 내 취향이 아니야. So not my type.
It's not my type. Yes, it's not my type.
내 취향 아니야 이럴 때. 내 타입 아니야 할 때요. 네.
Or you could change the word scene and say thing instead.
네. 띵으로 바꿀 수도 있어요.
If you want to talk about like an object, then
사물에 대해서 얘기하고 싶을 때.
then take out the scene part and just add in thing, and you can say, oh, that's really not my thing. But a thing is just when we're talking about objects itself. But a scene can be the ambience, it can be the store, it could be a place. So it's a little bit different how you use it.
And we cannot change it. That
Change it like how?
like it's not really my thing instead of seeing kind of looking at some kind of like you showed me the example the camping things.
Okay. So
So,
can I say it's not really my thing?
I
It's
think
possible.
it's possible,
Yes,
but
yes,
yes.
it's possible.
But you said it's a little bit different.
Slightly, but if you want to use it that way, it can be possible.
아, 그러니까 약간은 다른데 뭐 쓸 수는 있다고요? Wow, it's kind of some more difficult ones now.
Well, okay, like if it's a book,
Yes.
okay, you recommend a book. It's some kind of
Yes.
very cheesy romantic novel.
The 14-hour stars like that.
Yeah, that's a really good example. Okay.
제가 요새 그 책 읽고 있거든요. 네, okay, so anyway.
So then instead of saying it's not my scene, I would have to say it's not my thing.
So you can use both words like that about the book or the movie.
Well, scene wouldn't work for the book, but thing would.
아,
Okay,
the
so
scene.
thing can cover more in a broader sense than scene in some ways.
scene보다는 thing이 좀 더 많은 걸 이렇게 커버한다는 그런 얘기인 것 같아요. So, okay, so anyway, so you can, oh yeah, you can say that to me, right?
What?
About the book.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
But you don't have to, right, to judge.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes. If you like that kind of thing, I don't mean any offense.
뭐 서로 뭐 이렇게 대항하자는 거 뭐 이렇게 공격적으로 하자는 건 아니고요. So anyway, everybody has different tastes.
Right, right. So like, okay, even like we're talking about a pizza,
Right.
and then I don't know if you like Hawaiian stuff, but
I love Hawaiian stuff.
okay, all right. Then I can really say
Yeah,
this.
okay, yeah, very good example.
Okay. Here. Also, like Hawaiian pizza. I can't use scene, but I could say it's not my thing.
피자에다가 scene이라고 하긴 어렵지만 thing이라고 할 수 있다고.
But if I wanted to use scene, I could talk about that pizza parlor.
아, 네, 네.
Okay, so you could be like, oh, I love that pizza parlor's Hawaiian pizza. Then I could say, oh, that's not really my scene. I don't like that place.
맞아요. 장소에 대한 걸 언급할 때는 그런 식으로 할 수 있다고.
Okay, so that is possible. What else was there? Was there something else I was going to say about that? No, right?
So you want to finish it here?
The first part?
This is the only part.
Yeah, the first part.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
No, after.
After this?
After the second.
Okay, yeah, okay. There is a second part?
Yeah, who am I to judge?
Okay, okay. Ah.
Are you okay?
Okay, sorry.
You said yourself there are two things we're looking at.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's true. Because, I slept late these days because of reading that book. That kind of a romantic, youth, and then what is the another word for that book? Emotional, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
here, I can really say it's really not my scene, but I am to judge.
But you know what? Our subscribers are the book club members.
Oh, right.
They're
Okay.
online.
Okay. We'll do another error for.
제가 지금 북 리딩 클럽도 하고 있는데 거기서 지금 하하영 하시는 분들도 꽤 많은 걸로 알고 있는데 이렇게 막 판단을 내린다고. Okay. So.
Okay. Another error 404. File does not exist.
4048 다시 이거 해달라고. Okay. Yeah, I will.
You can also alternate my voice if you want. All right. Okay. I would have to say. Not my scene, but who am I to judge?
내가 누구간데 판단을 내리겠어 이런 거죠. 네.
All right, so who am I to judge is like, well, when you think about it, we're all human beings.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not above each other. So saying this is kind of like saying, okay, I know there's, to me personally, there's something I don't like about this, but I'm in no position to be calling it out.
calling it out 하면 잘못을 지적한다, 단점이라고 얘기를 한다, 뭐 이런 건데요. 네, so.
Okay, so anyways, like if these two things actually they go together quite often.
맞아요, 두 개가 함께 가죠. Okay, so.
But if you see something happening and you don't understand why it's
yes.
happening, it's kind of like what's the deal with in a way. But
Yes,
what's the deal with is I'm pointing it out and calling it out and talking about it. But this is more like, okay, I'm gonna step away and just leave. Like this. Okay, like in college, one day I came late. Like, I don't know how this happened, but my dorm, I got stuck in the football team dorm.
Okay.
Our school had a football team, not soccer, American football.
Yes, 미식 축구팀. 네.
And this is before I went to anyone else's dorm.
Rugby?
Huh? Rugby's a different sport.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
American football and rugby different?
Are you kidding?
I thought the rugby is almost similar.
No, they're different.
Okay, the
Very,
rules
very
are different or
Rules are different.
The
The
boards are
equipment are different. The only thing similar is the oval shape of the ball.
okay, I see.
Even the ball itself looks different.
공도 다르죠. 저 럭비랑 비슷한 건지 알았는데. Okay, I see. Okay, fine. So anyway, go ahead.
I mean, football is really cool, but never mind. Okay.
Okay, I see.
All right. Anyways, so
Yes.
I was in the. I don't know how I ended up there, but I was there, and being in the football team dorm is kind of. It's fun. A lot of weird stuff happens, but it's also quite noisy in other ways as well.
Yes, I can see that.
So I came late to the dorm, and I opened the door, and then there's like a communal area on the right side.
Yes.
But I don't know how this happened, but I see two guys wrestle, kind of like fighting in trash.
In trash?
Yeah, one guy's shirt is kind of ripped off. I guess at one point someone picked up a garbage bag and threw it at us.
Really? That's why.
And
okay.
it exploded. and
Really?
stuff.
Those paper and plastic bags and or dirty things like that kind of thing?
Yeah, and one guy was kind of bleeding from his nose.
Oh, I see.
But when I walked in, but I heard people grunting. And I looked at them and they were on the floor, pulling at each other
Yes.
in the trash.
Yes.
And I thought this was some kind of stranger thing. And because they were grunting too, so I walked in, they both saw me and I said, okay, this is not my scene, but who am I to judge?
You said that?
Yes.
Okay.
Have a good night. Please remember to clean up the trash. And I quickly went straight to my room and locked the door.
And it looks like you're gonna make two enemies at the time?
No, they were cool with it. They were drunk. They didn't remember anything.
Ah, okay, so.
But
okay, good.
yeah, it was really strange for me because I see people rolling in trash with their shirts ripped and bleeding, and I'm like, what in the world is happening?
Okay.
And especially in a communal area, so.
But you said that those American football team members are there, so worst thing can happen?
A lot of worse things happen.
Yes, that's just only the beginning, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can see
Yes.
that.
There's a lot of trash-related stories when you live in the football team
네.
dorm.
그 축구 선수 그 기숙사에 살게 되면은 더 정말 쓰레기 관련된 이야기들이 더 많이 나올 거라고. So, okay.
Like I walked away from that room like I was seeing a bear.
Bear.
Bear,
Fluffy bear living.
Well, bears aren't really fluffy, but okay.
Okay, so one thing I can say is that's really not my scene. But I don't want to say that kind of things. But who am I to judge?
Oh, who am I to judge? Okay, that's possible.
Yeah, so it's just not my scene. So okay, fine, bye.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so I think I'm worrying about those things now.
Okay.
Editing is not.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Yes, move on.
Okay.
Please.
It's really not my scene, but who am I to judge?
정말 내 취향은 아니지만 내가 판단 내릴 자격이 있겠어?
It's really not my scene, but who am I to judge?
정말 내 취향은 아니지만 내가 뭐 판단을 내릴 수 있겠어?
Okay. All right, so we'll finish here.
Yes, of course.
Right. So we'll see you all for day 8.
Yes, I will do my best to
Make this shorter. Right.
Yeah, so maybe 16 minutes.
Yeah.
This is 21.
Well, we've been doing short for a long time, so it's
to
time.
kind of make up things?
Yeah, in a way.
Okay, 보충한대요. 네. Okay, so bye everyone.
All right, so we'll finish here. Hope to see you all for day 8. See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, and one thing I did notice is my room was super huge, but I had a very, very old, sturdy-looking desk and bed and one cabinet. But they were old, but they looked very strong. It's like I could put a hammer to it and it wouldn't break kind of thing.
There
Because-
was a reason.
Because it's the football team.
Okay, I see.
They're big guys. They break things a lot. So they put...
very solid ones are there.
Yes, even the cabinet drawer, it was bolted into the ground.
So they cannot take it out.
Yes. But then later I went to a friend's dorm. It was so nice. It was carpeted.
Oh.
It was a nice bed. The color, it had paint on the wall. My room had no paint on the wall. It was like cement. And I thought, is this a prison or a dorm? Anyway.
Okay, so.
So I paid the same money, but I got just a bigger room, but
Okay,
stronger room.
Okay, so bigger room is okay.
I guess.
Oh,
in a way.
I see.
All right, anyways.
Did you ask the staffs of the dormitory replace were just to...
No, the guys cleaned it up.
No, I mean, if you want some nice and carpet those rooms, then you can ask somebody else.
Well, okay, I never visited someone else's dorm until the end of the year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought all dorms were the same.
So, okay.
But later on, I figured out, oh wow, some of these dorms are like a 4-star hotel.
Oh, that's really nice.
Exactly. I was so surprised. For a short time, I used to sleep on my friend's carpet room floor because it was better than my bed.
Really? 자기 침대보다 낫다고?
Yeah, I'd just stay there and fall asleep there because it was nice and soft carpet.
It was your freshman year?
Yeah.
Then how about the next year?
The next year, I moved out
Where?
to a house nearby with a couple friends.
So never chance to get used those
No,
nice dorm.
no, I'd rather just have a few housemates and
So house was okay?
yeah,
Okay.
it was all right.
I see.
I mean, the occasional dead rats sometimes scare me. But
I see. 죽은 지도 나타나고.